And what with the ending of the beginning, it begins. God, that sounded deep. Well, you know what I mean. There's going to be a stream today. It's a Monday. We have a short stream on Monday because I basically am taking an hour and a half out of my work day. I already went to the office this morning though. Went to Subway, got a sandwich. Hey, there you are. Good to see you. Hi, Science. Good to see you. We're back for more stream. Wow, a whole year. 13-month streak. That's kind of amazing. Thank you for being a full for I mean, you're subscribing to me as long as I've been streaming, and I hope to keep doing it, keep going. Time does go by really fast. Yeah, no, my first year of streaming went by really quickly. Technically, my first year of streaming on YouTube is not till December. But that's coming up too. But yeah, no more than a year streaming on Twitch and doing it on the regular. I just really enjoy it. It's good. Thanks for coming by. You're always welcome to chat with me, ask questions, that kind of stuff. But basically, the streams are going to be very much similar to the ones that I've been doing. If you haven't been here before, welcome. And let's see, what have I got to say? Yeah, the streams consists of me playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's plenty of Diet Coke to hopefully go for the whole stream here. Got my controller here. Second half of the stream today is a guitar day. I still have my Stratocaster here, but I might switch it up for a different guitar. That is a pretty guitar though. Pretty good guitar one too. Because, yeah, a guitar day. And then we'll be streaming again Wednesday and Friday. Let's get into the Flight Simulator. I honestly have no idea what I feel like doing today. Probably not Weaverville because I think it caused us to go crash a couple of times. That's what we did last time. Let's see. There's a bunch of storms going on down there. You can see the storms swirling around here. It's kind of cool how you can actually see the swirling effect of the clouds here. I've always wondered how they do that. But I guess they do it. And I don't know if that's real time or anything, but there's a couple of hurricanes or like storms going on here. It's typical of this part of the world. It's a nice day in Hawaii. You could go there. We've been doing so much Europe. I almost feel like there's like areas to explore in America that we haven't really been around. Or Canada. How about Milwaukee? Whoever goes there. All right, we're going to pick a plane. Something I enjoy flying. I'm thinking maybe something like that. And that's kind of, we don't fly too much. Maybe the Twin Beach. That's kind of it's an unusual plane. We don't really fly it that much. It's got some really cool, like chrome and red. Chrome and white. Okay. Very rarely fly this plane. I don't know why. It's because it's kind of boring, I guess. It's not that boring, though. All the planes are interesting. So we're going to start on the ground in this plane. We're going to fly around Milwaukee, and then if it's boring, we're going to do it again in somewhere else. Let's try a large ramp. The other thing I still have that new 707 jetliner, which is a very interesting plane to fly. I don't know if you saw it, if you didn't see my previous things. So let's see. What do I got to say? All I wanted to say for sure was that when Bella came over on Sunday, she decided that she wasn't going to do the Sunday party that we'd been planning for months and months because she was tired. But she came over on Sunday. I just want to say she drove her sport utility vehicle that she's had for a while. So from what I could tell, she didn't get a Tesla. And I think that, a lot of that stuff is a meme. Like somebody bought me a Tesla or, you know what I mean? It's a meme to, you want to look really successful when you're an influencer because, she is successful as an influencer. There's no doubt about it. But I don't, she was talking about, oh yeah, I bought a Tesla or somebody bought me a Tesla or something. I don't think she has two cars. So, and she still has the one she's had for a long time. You know what I mean? So, you have to take some of that stuff with a little bit of, grains of salt in terms of when they talk about all the acquisitions they made with the money, the giant amounts of cash they're bringing in. And as I say, she's doing fine. It was really great to see her. She gave me a big hug. Okay, what can we do here? All right, so let's say mixture to full, propellers to I think a start position, which is there. Throttle to idle. That's about there. Oh, this is the tricky one. Okay, let's see. Fuel selector left, fuel selector right. Perfect. Cowl flaps are open. I don't think we need to turn the oil shutoffs on. Oil shutter mode, mixture, right, that we already did that. These are all on, right? Okay, master, no, not the engine generators, the batteries. Let's see. Oh, almost ready to start, but I want to check my checklist here. Let's see. Starting engine, parking brake set. Set. Flaps 0, fuel selectors on. Left engine. Okay, mixture rich. Oh, okay, mixture. Yeah, we have mixture rich. Prop max RPM. Okay, throttle open a 1/4 inch. Battery switch on. Generator on. Okay, so the generator goes on too. Prime as required. It doesn't usually mean you don't need to do that. Okay, select the left engine. No, the other one. The other left engine. And then you prime it a few times. Where are the magnetos? We don't turn the magnetos on until after, right? But where are they? Magnetos are over here. Interesting. Okay. So I think we can turn on, well, get rid of this so we can turn on, let's see. Engine selector left, engine starter on. You're puttering around. Yeah, I think I missed something. I missed a step. Because, yeah, it's not going to stay on. What did I mix? Mixture rich. Max RPM. Battery switch on. Right? Battery switch on. Generator on. Prime as required. I don't think. Engine mode selector left engine. Oh, the magneto's on first. Oh, okay. That was the problem there. Then we can, fuel boost is on, right? And then we can try the starter. Now let's try it. That sounds a little better. Oil pressure. Oil is coming into the green. Oh yeah, I think we started it up. Yay! All right, let's try this again. Okay, next engine is, okay. Right engine, booster on. And that seems to start both engines. Nice. Okay, beacon. Beacon lights. Get rid of this. Beacon lights on. What other lights do we need? Inoperative. Okay. Avionics master. Okay, that's where that is. Radios. I don't know how to turn the radios on. They're on. Okay, right. Oh no, here's the radios. 100. Alright, let the Garmin's boot up and then let's fly around. I mean, not a joke, but it's just sort of it's a flex. You know what I mean? It's a flex. It's like, yeah, I got a bunch of Teslas. You know, it helps. You know, it's a thing. Just to 1200 RPM. Okay, what is our current RPM? The current RPM is almost 1200. Perfect. It's close enough. All right. Make sure there's nothing else we need to worry about before takeoff. Mixture rich, prop RPM levers. Is this maximum RPM? There. Carburetor heat cold. Wait, we have to do this? Okay, that's fine. Carburetor heat. That's anti-icing. Fuel selectors, they're good. Tail wheel. Where's the lock for the tail wheel? Landing gear down test. Where would that be? I need that too. It's around here somewhere. Is it here? I don't know. It doesn't say. cowl flaps full open. Okay, open. Lights is required. Power lever, brakes release. All right, it's basically it says we're ready to go. All right, let's get the heck out of here. All right, so we're flying around Milwaukee. So we're just gonna depart. I don't know, some direction. Yeah, I should just say straight out. All right, beautiful plane. Which way? This way. I like those air stairs. All these planes. We're gonna go in front of all these guys. What is going on here?
Taxiing, hold short runway 25 left via taxiway
Romeo 3 Romeo Tango
cross runway 25 left Tango Echo Mike cross runway 19er right Mike cross runway 19er left Mike November Kench 9er 9er.
I mean, she bought a Tesla just like I bought a 707, probably. You know what I mean? Anyway, but she's doing great. She's doing great. I think we will have a good chance to hang out with her again. To hang out with Bella. She was talking about going to Vegas for EDC, but that's in May. That's in the middle of May. And then I know a bunch of creators who are going to Euro TwitchCon, and I've never been to Euro TwitchCon. You know, it's kind of I don't know. I don't really want to go that much, but it's an excuse to do to get out of the country for a change. I can actually fly from San Francisco, which is not too far, to Amsterdam, one plane. And that's only like 25 miles from Rotterdam, which you can effectively drive to or take a train to. So I don't think it would be that hard to get from here to Rotterdam. That's at the end of May and the beginning of June. It's May 30th and June 1st. So in fact, I mentioned that to Bella. I said, "Do you want to? I want to go to." I started looking at Airbnbs for TwitchCon in Rotterdam because there's not that many. It's hard to say. I don't know. Might not be that great, but it's gonna be Europe. It'll be a very different kind of feeling than just traveling through America. I got my passport. I'm ready to go. And as I say, some people I know are definitely want to go. I think Mistress Moore went last year, and I think she wants to go in this year because she's already got a stream goal set for Euro TwitchCon. And of course, I really want to hang out with her again. And then also, where is this runway? My goodness. Oh, it's all the way over there. All right, we got a little more of a taxi. But I know some other American streamers are going to be traveling to Euro TwitchCon. I don't see any of the traffic. Well, whatever. Yeah, you're on drugs. Dude, this runway's all the way over here, and then we'll have to come back, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I know some streamers who are European, and they can't make it to the American TwitchCon. All right, here's the end of the runway, finally. Well, I can tell you that I bet it'll be very hot in Vegas in May. She wants to go to EDC, which is not really my deal.
Roger,
but I would love to go to Vegas again. It'd be a great excuse also. I'm sure we can get people to go to Vegas. And it's not that hard. That's definitely not a hard thing to do. All right, we want to stop here, apply braking, start preparing for takeoff, put our flaps to there, 1/3. We're going to request a takeoff clearance. We're not going that way, we're going that way. Okay. Departure east, departure. All right, but of course we'll be heading west from the runway. It's a wind thing. You see, it wants us to take off into the wind. You see those windsocks there? All right, I love flying this plane. It's very fun. It's very basic. It's a very vintage experience. All right, full power to both engines. See the RPM coming up. Manifold pressure stabilizing. Plane. Oh yeah, we want to be down there. I did not set takeoff trim, but we're fine. It's fine now. And then we can just basically lift off. Pretty plane. Okay, gear up. Here it comes in. I like the rear, even the rear gear. And then, yeah, okay, that means I got to turn though. We are heading west. So this is the Milwaukee Airport. Nicely done. Pretty buildings. Nicely architected from here. I'm gonna make this big turn here while we look at the aeropuerto. I like it. Civil War. It's on my list. I have it on the streaming. I really wanted to watch it. I was kind of waiting for my friend Kelly to come over, but I don't think she'll want to watch it with me. She doesn't like political stuff. I'm a big fan of everyone involved. So I will certainly see it, and I'm sure I will like it for some trigger. I mean, I'm already kind of primed to like it, but no, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so Milwaukee itself, is it north or south? Oh, it's north. Okay, all right. I was wrong about that west departure. It's really a north departure, but that's all right. Gives us more chance to fly over this little terrain here. Okay, I want to start backing off on my throttle so that we don't overspeed. We're kind of going too fast here. This is what it looks like from here. So, yeah, no, Civil War, I probably will watch it before the weekend. I do want to double check with my friend Kelly to see if she wants to see it, but I'm 99% sure she won't. Basically, there's a bunch of stuff that, because I was too busy during my vacation to do my regular streaming, watching of things. I'm kind of catching up on, there's a bunch of series I was watching, and I was watching Rings of Power. I got to catch up on that. There's a bunch of series. So basically, I am trying to catch up on a lot of watching. I haven't watched too many movies, but I'm just gonna want to watch that one. Yeah, I think I'm on episode 5 of 8, so I got the last 3 ones to finish. I'm gonna try to power through all of those in one sitting. That's a lot. That's a lot of Rings of Power. It's great. There's a lot of details. There's a lot of lore. There's a lot of interesting, I call it world building going on. And Bella's like, she hasn't even watched any of the Rings of Power. I'm like, yeah, I think you should watch it. You like that stuff. So I don't know why she watches some stuff and not other stuff. But hopefully she'll catch up on Rings of Power pretty soon. Okay, there's this freeway, and I've never have flown around this city before. I guarantee it. Well, not on stream at least. But let's check out our plane systems, our airplane systems, meaning look at the instruments, making sure everything is pretty much in the green. Looks like we are, oil pressure, all that stuff. Fuel rates. It's got a kind of a primitive autopilot system that works, but we're probably not going to need it for this flight. Yeah, nothing is out of the ordinary. It's our mixture out. Our mixture is about there. What are these things here again? Anti-ice, we shouldn't need those. Oh, we can probably close the cowl flaps now that we're up in the air. That just increases the efficiency, aerodynamic efficiency of the airplane, and we don't need them. Oh, but anyway, plane seems to be working fine. So this would be Milwaukee, I'm thinking. Looks like, oh, that's kind of like some interesting large buildings. Maybe a university?
Niner. Leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
I don't know. It's got a clock tower.
Milwaukee Tower, KENSH 9er frequency change.
There's the clock tower. I wonder what this building is. Pretty. All right, there's this downtown area here. It's in this direction here. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's lived in Milwaukee. And it does get pretty cold in the winter. So that's a big no for me. But these cities are always so pretty, how their use of water coming in, rivers and estuaries. The Brewers games, okay, yeah, no, the Brewers are a good team too. Good baseball team. And I definitely would, I've watched them. The question becomes, where do they play? This looks like a sports area here. It wouldn't surprise me if they played a covered stadium because of weather issues, raininess and things like that. So I'm guessing they probably play here. Those look like a couple of large stadiums that could definitely hold baseball. It could be football, although I don't think the Milwaukee has a football team. No, it does. The Milwaukee Bucks, right? An NFL team. No, that's the basketball team. I don't know, does not have an NFL team. It's got a basketball team, and it's got some, you know, I think, and a pretty famous baseball team. I'm thinking it probably plays there, but I don't know. There might be other stadiums. Well, I like this down there. Something Park. On those smokestacks. Okay. Keep flying down this little river at low level. Again, they just do a great job with so many of these buildings. They're not marked as to what they are, but you can see they're uniquely designed to look like a real building. There's, you know, apartments, lots of houses. But, you know, it's not huge. It's just kind of a good-sized city. You're in April, and then the roof cold because it was really cold in April. Yeah, I would say, you know, 4 or 5 months of the year, including this time of the year, it's probably really nice. But then, you know, it's like you got a beach on the lake here. It's a big lake. But, you know, it's probably not most of the times of the year. Nobody wants to go there. It was too cold. All right, and that's Milwaukee. I like it. I mean, it's, you know, it's picturesque. Absolutely. On a pretty day like today, why not? All right, so where's the next airport? This Lawrence J. Timmerman. Is that a real airport? We could land there and then do another mission. Let's find out. KMWC. That's not what I wanted. KMWC. No. It's got 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet of asphalt. That's plenty. Runway 15L. Heck yeah. All right, so we're gonna land on some runway here. The Public Museum in Milwaukee. I imagine that the Public Museum in Milwaukee is probably, most American museums are surprisingly good, of course. I would say, well, you know, European museums have their own vibe, but American museums can be surprisingly amazing. There's so much art potential and a lot of, you know, native artifacts anywhere in these kind of areas. I'm kind of a person who kind of goes pretty quickly through a museum. I don't necessarily spend a lot of time looking at everything. You know, I'd rather just spend an hour or two to see everything, but go fairly quickly through things unless I see something of particular interest. Which is a problem because most people I know, once you go to a museum, kind of want to spend more time browsing at a slower speed. But that's just me. You know, everybody has their own little speed for runways or for museums. All right, I'm going to try to land here because that's the fun challenge. Especially because I don't fly this plane that much. And they're all a little different on takeoff and landing. Takeoff is usually pretty standard. But also the unfamiliarity of not having landed at these particular airports before. But yeah, this plane is a vibe. It's just kind of got that vintage feel. Everything looks comfy, lived in. It looks like we'll be landing in about 3 minutes. Now, the other thing about Milwaukee that it's famous for is beer. It used to be a place where there was a lot of American brewing going on. It still happens, but not necessarily high quality, but, you know, low cost beer. All right, I think this is going to be, yeah, KMWC. We're going to make a turn here. Pretty soon we're going to get our gear down. How far are we? 3. All right, flaps to 1/3. They'll go to 2/3 before we're done. You can see that the gear kind of tuck in there. They don't go all the way in. I like that. Okay, what's our distance? 2.5 miles. That's what it looks like from here. All right. Alright, I'm going to start putting the gear down. That clicking indicates the gear is coming down. We're going to slow down our propeller and that a bit. And let's see, flaps to 2/3. You don't need full flaps to land. Oh yeah, what, you know, I should have made that connection. Yes, they're called the Brewers because Milwaukee is a famous beer town, you know, brewing town. But you know, but it's true that, but yeah, I mean, there probably a lot of good beer there. But from here, we've got a bit of a crosswind left to right here. You know, it's not like we go out for our way to drink craft beer from Milwaukee. I mean, in California, we got plenty of craft beer. Okay, slow us down. Bringing our throttle way down here. Prop pitch down to landing. What kind of speed are we at here? I'm gonna land real soft. Whoops. That wasn't real soft. It's a little softer. Yeah, a little bouncing's not good. A little wavy on the landing gear. It's because it's a tricycle landing gear. It just makes it really hard. Anyway, that's fine. We didn't smash into anything too hard. I keep also forgetting, does this plane have speed brakes on the wings? But I don't think it does, because usually that's pretty important. Alright, I'm going to do another quick mission somewhere in a different plane. But, because basically landing, and then, again, it's about my attention span. If I flew over the city, had a good time, it's not like I want to do that again. We might try landing in Weaverville again, just because I want to see if it's going to crash. We had some issues with landing in this Weaverville airport. Because I would try to land, and if I failed, I would do a restart, and it just crashed the simulation entirely, which is not normal. But I think it's related to this specific add-on content. All right, so from here, we can do that. Turn off your masters. I think the doors don't open. Or is there a cargo door that opens back there? In which case, I wouldn't know where the switch would be for that. Yeah, none of these. Yeah, I don't think it has a door. It does have a door in the back. I just don't remember how to open it. Let's see, do any of these go into the back area? Hold on a second here. Just want to see. There might be a door control, but only if we can see it from here. I don't think we will. Yeah. Okay. I just want to check something real quick. So if we go here, I just want to know, is there an interior that we can go into?
Interior is a town in Jackson County, South
The hell?
Dakota. It is
Computer. Cancel.
Canceling.
Okay, there is an interior, but the question is, does it have a door? I think it does have a door. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, the door is back there? Yeah. So yeah, we can't. There is a door that you can open, but I can't really do it from here. Okay. Does it work from here? Can you do it from outside? No. Yeah, I'd have to figure out how to open the door. I don't really care. It's a gorgeous plane, though. It's definitely worth a screenshot, especially with all these other colorful planes in the background here. Colorful planes in the background. Good enough. There we go. I don't know if I'll use that one, but hey, it's a screenshot. How you guys doing? Hi, Rory. Good to see you again on YouTube. Sorry about the delay. As you know, I have to turn a little bit my head to watch my YouTube chat. Someday I'll get my act together to put both my chats in the same window, but that day will not be today. Okay, quick mission. I want to see if it's going to crash. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. We're going to go here. We're going to go back to that Weaverville, just the airport that I was trying to land in yesterday. And that I was having so much problem. I think that the particular plane I had was not going to do it. Although eventually I think I would have got it. It's just that plane was not. You have to have a very tricky approach here. Okay, so we're going to start in the air, but in a plane that could theoretically land here, a very small one. Probably the Monster NX could do it, or the NX Cub. But I need something that's got a lot of natural drag. I would put it that way. The DV20 is what I was trying to do, and that was not successful. I'm sure the CSTL could do it. It's quite slow. What would be fun? I know this Pipistrel could do it. All right, let's just do it in this one. Okay. We're going to start here airborne. And I am doing very well today. It's basically, when I do my Monday, Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday streams, I'm taking an hour and a half out of my regular workday as a software engineer. So I kind of have to limit my time streaming a little bit more than I'd like to. And I do 2 halves. So I'm not going to be doing Lego building today. I've got more Lego to build, and I really enjoyed completing the, I don't know if I showed you guys, completing the hovercraft. It's really a cool model. It's a really, really cool model. It's this hovercraft, and it's got all these features where you can turn it, and it's got wheels that turn. And then these, as you move it forward on the ground, I can't really do that. It spins the propellers in the back, and it's just got all these little gears and stuff going on underneath that you can kind of see. So it's more than just a model of a hovercraft. It's like a really complicated little toy. All right, we're gonna see if I can fly this into this airport here. All right, so I'm gonna turn around here. Why is my trim auto trimming? I should not be auto trimming. Why did it auto trim me? It should not be auto trimming me at all. All right, maybe this will be okay. There's the raid. There it is. I'm gonna stay down here. All right. Fast. Now it looks like this is an easy, not that hard a runway to land on, but the truth is, you gotta be flying in right over tree level. Like, if you're not almost smashing into the trees, you're way too high. You will never get low enough to actually get onto the runway. So if you occasionally smash into a tree, that's all right. But if you don't almost smash into a tree, forget about it. So, okay. In this particular plane, it's not that hard. Then the only issue is giving us enough power to get up here. Is this the one where we can open the, there's somebody who's already in there? I think we can open and close the door using nav lights. And where's my nav lights? Landing lights. Nav lights. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can control the position of these hangars using the nav lights on your plane. Although the issue on this one is there's already a plane in there. All right, nav lights on. So you can see we'll open up. Actually, we can probably fit in there. There's kind of room in here. So that's a feature of this add-on, the Weaverville add-on, is that it has several hangars at the 2 major airports that have the ability. God, really give myself some power to get this thing even moving. But this hangar is just barely bigger than the plane, if it is even. And you might ask yourself, well, how do you turn around when you're in the hangar? The answer is you just pick up the plane and move it. They're not very heavy. You can basically pick up the tail, or actually push down on the tail, and that brings up the front wheel, and you just turn it. You just pick it up by hand. They're not that heavy, so you would not have to you would not have to have a device or motor on to turn the engine around, to turn a plane like this around. Super light ones like this, they only weigh about 800 pounds empty. But they're on they're on wheels. Okay, let's turn this off. Interesting. This does have a propeller and a... Interesting. Okay, that's my throttle quadrant in operation. Fuel. On and off. Trim. Where is... I think on autopilot. Where's the... avionics master? Is that it? No. Or battery master? Taxi light. Panel lights. Oh, there it is. Avionics and master battery. And it does not have a door that opens. I think the windows might open. No. It's still a really cool little plane. So, yeah. It is possible to land here. Let's try it again. What I want to do is see if I can even get to the main menu, because it's been crashing from here. Try that in a different plane. I got like 5 minutes of content I want to do. Okay, so we're starting here. Let's try another plane that's going to be a little more challenging. The Robin Cadet. That should be it should be possible to do it in this plane. We're going to try to travel light. Let's see if we can let it do this again. I'm just practicing this landing because it's very intense. And I feel like I'm getting better. And plus, as you guys know, I mentioned I paid extra for this content, so I want to get my money's worth out of it. Let's see, is anybody streaming today? Yeah, there's a few people streaming today. Hey, Donnie, I'm doing good. I'm going to be playing around with Flight Simulator for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to do a guitar karaoke session, so just beware of that. Well, I'll probably play, I'll probably play some, Pink Floyd, Okay, oh, all right, how's this? What are we flying around in? Okay, this, all right, there's that, there's this, there's that. I haven't flown this plane in a long time. This is one of the planes that comes with it, I think. Okay, we're going to make this turn. We're going to come down here. We're going to put some flaps down. We're going to come in down through this river valley here. Keep the engine real low. Got the flaps down all the way because we want to go as slow as possible. I'm doing good. I'm just having a fun time trying this landing at this extremely challenging airstrip in Northern California. And it's the mountains and the terrain is so beautiful around here. I mean, again, it's an extra add-on package. All right. Monitoring speeds. We're still going pretty fast. You just don't want to stall at the last second, but you also, if you're going too fast, you'll never hit the ground. It looks like it should be an easy runway, but basically you got to skim these trees like every time. And especially that one there, seems like they should trim it. And then you got to come in and like stall right around here. Oops, it's a little fast. Definitely some fast. There, now we got it down. Nice. There's that same little hangar. So yeah, you can use your lights. Where are the lights? Here they are, landing lights, nav lights. Those will also work to close close those. Let's turn them back on. Open them up. This plane will even fit, I think, even easier. I think the wings are shorter. Wait, this terrain is really rough, though. I mean, as soon as you get in that flat area, it wants to go really fast, so. It's having a good time trying to fit these planes in here. A little more gas. You can do it. There we go. All right, engine off. There it goes. Throttle there. What is all this stuff? Parking brake on. Magneto off. Alternator and battery off. Oh, but then you can still use the navigation switch, I believe, to cause the doors to close. There they go. Anyway, they just did a good job on the this, you know, adding a little immersion to these. It says automatic door. Use nav lights to open, close, and it's like scotch taped or masking tape to the door. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I like all that stuff. You can see in here. That's what it looks like with it closed. The door's closed. I can get out of the plane. Let's see. Get a nice indoor shot here. In the hangar shot here. I like it. That's kind of technical looking. All right, so give me 3 minutes. I'm going to be switching over to the music category. It's a guitar day, so that means play guitar for 45 minutes. See, if I don't do it, I won't get better, and I'm trying to get better at the guitar. Oh, I forgot to switch back to here. I was talking about all this stuff, and you guys like, what are you talking about? You didn't switch back to the game screen. I just finally looked. So that's what I'm talking about. That's what the interior looks like of the, like, look at the interior of this while you're looking at my face. Sorry, I'm the world's greatest streamer. What? Oh, by the way, what is this over here? Oh, it's like a doorway. I think they added that in the update. That's a little different. You can kind of go through here. And it's kind of whatever, for whatever reason, it's kind of like covered up with fabric. Like there's damage there, which is kind of interesting. I wonder what that's about. I don't think that was there before. They've been working on making updates. Oh, and they added some more trucks, or are these the same trucks? They have a GMC and a Toyota Tacoma and a trailer. I don't think these were here before. I could be wrong. It's a Hilux, not a Tacoma. Well, whatever. It is Tacoma. Cool. Oh, it's a canyon. I don't know if those are real or not. It's like they got a lot of weird, funny details. Okay, and there's another like set of buildings up here, but I don't think these are really airplane. You can't really put an airplane in there. These are for cars or something. It's like people live here. You have a power station. Some bricks. Interesting. I like all the little details. Oh, they actually have a swimming pool. It's empty mostly. You can't really dive in there. Okay. So you can go in the pond if it's warm. Oh man, I'm just talking about nothing. And there are planes in there. There it is. Oops. Alrighty. Okay. 3 minutes, and then I shall be doing the music. Let me switch over here. Hi, Milo. I can hear you. I see you. I'm playing guitar in a minute. Give me a minute. Moving my shit around here. All right. Yeah, I see your message. I'd be happy to talk about TwitchCon. I talked about it yesterday, but I'll talk about it more because, you know, it was such a great time, and I really enjoyed talking about it. This is the same guitar I played 2 days ago because I'm too lazy to change it to a different guitar. All right, gonna move my mic so you can hear me a little better. There we go. That's too high. There we go. All right. I see you, the only one who knew me. Now your eyes see through me. Guess that I was wrong. So what now? Plain to see it's over. I hate when things are over. So much is left undone. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing that we've got. You'll say, we've got nothing in common. No common ground to start from. And we're falling apart. You say the world has come between us. Our lives have come between us. Still I know you just don't care. Oh, and I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing that we've got. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's one thing that we've got. Okay. Yeah, so TwitchCon. I mean, we had a great time. I rented a house for the week in San Diego. It wasn't real close to downtown, but it was kind of near the water, and it had its own little fire pit and things like this gas fire pit we could sit around, like, not really. Anyway, it was okay. It ended up being kind of a waste of money. Could have got a cheaper place. That was probably better. But it was great. We got a good use out of it. I stayed there. Charles, who is a person who occasionally comes to my stream, and I know well from other streamers, came for the second year in a row. Last year he came to Vegas, so that's kind of cool that he comes to TwitchCon. He had a great time. My friend Charles. Mistress Mord, also known as Siobhan, that's your actual name. Yeah, the fire pit was great. I mean, we got a lot of use out of it. And it had a kitchen. We cooked in the kitchen. It had a living room. We did karaoke in the living room. I hooked up my iPad. I brought my karaoke mic. So it was me and Siobhan, who's Mistress Mord. It's okay that we'd say her actual first name. And Leah Ayame, Leah underscore Ayame. I'm going to shout her out. She's amazing. If you want to see some amazing streamers. She's very talented singer. Yeah, that's right. And this is the other one I was staying with. Spell it right. And also, who ended up spending a lot of time with us, and is really cool. We called her Mimi, excuse me. So those are the three that we spent the most time hanging out with, and I'd met Mistress Mord, Siobhan, 3 years in a row. This is the third year in a row we've hung out. So we're like, there's no surprises there. But she's tall, and she's quite a bit taller than me, and very statuesque. She attracts a lot of attention. Purple haired. She got like the dual purple hair color. She was all ready to party in Vegas, in San Diego. Leia came out. I'd never met her. Of course, I was familiar with her streams, and I was always like, she's an awesome e-girl, streams a lot. I got to meet her, get to know people a little bit, and they really flesh out into real people so quickly and so amazingly. And then, she's awfully good looking too. I mean, I got the opportunity to hang out with some really attractive young ladies, and I enjoyed that. It was really, really amazing. Like, I try to have low expectations so that I don't get disappointed. But of course, you're going to have expectations. And like, my expectations were doing stuff, in San Diego, going out. I've been playing these karaoke thing for a year, which I'm doing right now. And you might be, well, why? Why? Is there something? Well, you love karaoke that much. Well, first of all, I kind of do, but not really. And I don't really enjoy watching other people do karaoke. I did it so that I could go to a karaoke bar in San Diego and not embarrass myself. And that's absolutely what happened. We went Wednesday night. I was watching a music streamer, Rita Glitch. She was already in San Diego. It was Wednesday though. It doesn't really start till Friday, but she was downtown in San Diego at this karaoke bar. It's 9 p.m. I'm like, I was like, hey guys, let's go down there and do some karaoke. I see, Mimi was there, Ket and Mimi was there, and Rita Glitch, and these streamers, and they were hanging out with some other TwitchCon looking folk. So I went and I sang one of the songs I've been practicing, Strange Currencies by REM. And, it's a noisy bar. You could barely hear yourself, but, so I didn't know if I was sounding good or not because nobody's really listening. But the lady who was in charge of the karaoke people, when I finished, she said, "Oh, you sounded really good." So I guess it was worth it. But I'm going to keep doing the singing. I actually enjoy the singing things and doing the karaoke stuff. In fact, we're going to start doing a little bit of that right now, and then I'll tell some more stories. So let me get that set up here. We're definitely going to do this one here. Hold on, I got to change over. That should be about right. that song. So what else happened? Thursday, we went and got our badges. You know, I like to you get the badge pickups on Thursday anytime, but then there's a partner party and a partner loot cave thing. The partners get in an hour early, effectively, to go to the loot cave and buy anything that's kind of rare. So I'm like, well, let's go to Thursday. I have a tradition of going on Thursday to pick up my badge. I wear a suit, and then I see who I spot. You know, there's a lot of partners there. So BB Jess, saw her. Saw Little Asian Chat, saw Vic and Alan, Victoria and Alan. I don't think I've met them in person before, but they kind of know who I am. I met Taylor Starlight. I met Salty Gummy Bear and Liv Sticks. She's streaming right now. Liv Sticks, they were all together. Liv Sticks knows who I am. She gave me the hugest hug. She's so sweet. We had a lovely conversation. I think there's a picture of us together. I was also saw a streamer that I play marbles with, Audrey Enjoys, very lovely person and a great marble streamer. And she was just walking by, and I'm like, I know you. Can I talk to you? And she was like, oh yeah. She was very happy to. They're always happy to be stopped and be recognized. So I mean, that's definitely one of the most fun things to do at TwitchCon is to look at everybody and see who you recognize. I'm not really looking at the exhibits. I'm not looking at the the products. I'm looking at everyone I can see. And occasionally, like, I'll see somebody like Morg Pie. I don't know if you know that. She was just walking through streaming. I didn't stop her because she was streaming, but I'm like, I recognize you. Hi, Morg Pie. And she's like, hi. There's a bunch of people like that. I saw Amaranth again, but I didn't see her this time. Oh, I saw Nicole T because I have a tradition of going to her meet and greets. Last year we went viral in Vegas. Weren't able to go viral again. Which was predictable. It's not like you can do the same thing and go viral twice in a row. Anyway, all right, let's do another karaoke song here. Sometimes I fear the fear of uncertainty stinging clear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. Driven me before, seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. Lately I should be the one behind the wheel. Every tomorrow breaks, I'll be there. Open arms, open eyes, yeah. Every tomorrow breaks, I'll be there. I'll be there. So if I decide to win my chance to be one of the high, will I choose water over wine and hold my own job? It's driven me before, seems to be her way. Everyone else gets wrong. Lately, I'm gonna find out when I died myself, my light is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Open arms, open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Well, if you really wanted to come, you could have come. You know what I mean? And I wish you had. But I know that's a little disingenuous on my part. I could have insisted. And I didn't. I feel bad. Anyway, you don't, don't worry about skipping. There's always going to be next year. The good thing about next year is that we already know it's going to be San Diego. We already know the dates. There's plenty of time to plan. It's like even more than a year away because for some reason it's going from October to, or from September to October of next year. So it's like 13 months. There's plenty of time to plan. I'm actually thinking about maybe going to Euro TwitchCon because I've never been to that. I have never been to Rotterdam. That's where it's going to be again next year. That's in May, end of May and June. First day of June. I think I know some people from America who are going there, and I also know some European streamers that I'd like to meet. And Mistress Mord, who I mentioned, comes all the way from South Africa to San Diego and Vegas this year. She it's easier for her to get from South Africa to Europe. So she does like to go to the European ones. It'd be another chance for me to hang out with her. One of my favorite people in the world. So yeah, more traveling. Maybe go next year to TwitchCon. Maybe 2 TwitchCons. I don't know. We're also talking about maybe going. Bella's thinking about going to EDC in Vegas. Milo, would you want to go to EDC? It's a rave thing in Vegas. It's in middle of May next year. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be wacky fun. I'm not into the rave, but I am interested in going to Vegas because it's just so much stuff to do there, so much food to eat, so much things to see. It's really wild. So I'm kind of a Vegas visitor now because I've been twice in the last 2 years. All right, let's play Amy. It's not in that key though. It's up here somewhere.
Now you're off with someone else. I'm alone. You have thought that I might keep you for my own. Hey, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I could be right in time and can't see which way we should turn together or no. I can never see what's right or what is wrong. Don't take too long to see. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. What you wanna do?
I should have played a different song. I don't know. Let me see what else I got here. How about this one? I haven't done this one in a while. Okay, I want to do a couple more songs, maybe. For example, we already did this one. Did not do this one yet, though. What's the key? What? Kind of like that. One more, one or two more. Maybe. Here's a good one. Kind of more of a classical song I like to do. Go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. I look hard enough in a setting sun. My love will flash me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn back. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Thanks, Martha. I think my song choices are good. And other people are like, yeah. I mean, you know, here's the other one I'm going to do. Probably the last song. I got to get back to work. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came down in the hollow, playing a new game. Like they're running, hey, hey, began to jumping in the misty
La 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 da. Beep bop beep bop beep bop beep bop bop beep bop beep bop. La 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 da 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 la 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 da la 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 da.
That's a good song. Anyway. All right. I said I keep singing this thing. I got time for this one. Oh yeah.
This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. Simple pop, yeah, to occupy my time. But you count. This one goes out to the one I love. My love, my love, This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. Simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. My love, my one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. Another prop has occupied my time. This one goes out to the one I love. My love,
All right, I gotta end it. I wish I could go more, but I can't because it's time. I gotta go back to work, which is fine. You know, had a good time streaming for you guys, doing my little show. Wednesday will be another show, except it'll be the piano. You know, I'll be doing the piano stuff. And thank you. I like all the songs I play too. I mean, I play them over and over and over again. So you gotta really like these songs. You know, I'm starting to get a little sick of some of them, like Wonderwall. And that's, you know, the one I really should be playing. But, you know, I do kind of alternate some songs. I don't play every song every time. So I got plenty of ones in the background. So I don't have to, you know, another good. But I do want to keep expanding my song list. So if anybody has a suggestion for a song that I might enjoy doing, you know, as playing on the guitar and doing karaoke, presumably. There's a million other songs I know, but I just haven't necessarily found the right version. By the way, I don't know if you're still there. Ash One Win. Are you the same Ash that has appeared before from like Milo Stream, and just have a new account because it says first time chat? And that other person, I'm thinking you're probably the same person. I don't know, but maybe you're not even here anymore. Anyway, do you want to say my little outro here? Let me take off my headphones. Get out of here. Hold on 1 second here. Put this here. Put this down. thank you. Thanks again for everyone who showed up. My YouTube is watching on perhaps watching on my YouTube VODs. I have hundreds of these now, and I'm going to keep doing it. There's lots of places to fly, lots of new planes to buy or to come out and fly around in. I always get a kick doing that. And then plenty of songs that I would like to perform that I have not yet learned. You know what I really want to learn is I'm Just Ken from the Barbie movie. I tried it. It's kind of out of my range, but I think maybe I'm better now at it because, my name is Ken. So I think, and it's a really good song, from the Barbie. I'm not going to repeat myself. Anyway, thanks again to everybody. I'm going to be rating, looks like, I'm going to rate Carol Burnett. Why not? Carol Burnett. I'm going to rate Carol Burnett. She's always on. She's on 24 hours a day. I'm watching her. You get to watch her reruns from the show that inspired me so many decades ago when I was watching TV at home with my parents in the parents' room. We'd watch the Carol Burnett show and in black and white. And I could see them in color, by the way. and by the way, we should stream together sometime. Yeah, well, if the technology works out, that'd be fun. You can actually come onto my stream or vice versa. I still want to try that someday. And Milo says they're not streaming. Excuse me. I'm going to rate Carol Burnett. Oh, yeah, before I do that, I'm glad you caught the stream too. But again, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day but Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those days I got to go to the office all day. At the end of every show, before rating Carol Burnett, I do the following as homage to Carol Burnett because she does the same thing at the end of her show. She does the following. She says, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. And she'd always pull her ear as a sign to her grandmother or something like that. I don't know. So then here's the way we're going to rate her. Run my little outro, and I'll see you guys next time because there's, again, so much more content. So much more content, and it'll be fun. All right. See you next time, Wednesday.